Hey everybody, my name is Lee with Small Engineering. I have some very interesting ideas for smart home renovations, including how to control your water supply, showers without using mechanical valves, and I will be skipping past the wake up command so that way you can play this video and it doesn't interact with your own Google Home system. So let's start with the coming home first thing. I'll say, I'm home.
Hi, Lee. Welcome home.
Alright, see, so what happened there is it turned on my bedroom light and my kitchen light, living room light, turned on the air conditioner for me so that way I can see what I'm doing and makes it a little easier for entry, especially if I come home after dark. So what I did was I'm using the Lenovo Smart Display, and I really like it, but it doesn't seem to hear me as well as the regular Google Home Mini, but it does have a lot of cool, interesting features on it. So, like if I'm trying to control the lighting or anything, it'll have the display right there on it to where I can push buttons, control individual lights without having to say the individual light and all that good stuff. I'm living in a camper. It's a 68 30-foot Streamline, and I completely rebuilt this whole thing. It was just a wreckage when I got it. So, for lighting, I've used Mercury LED strips, smart LED strips. They change all kinds of different colors. I got one underneath my sink here, or on top of the sink in the kitchen. I've got these right here. These are just regular screw-in bulbs. They run on 110 AC. I have a couple of TVs. I got one that's not hooked up right now. I got to put a Chromecast in it, but that's on the wall right here. I also have a stand-up air conditioner. Everything is voice activated. And how I did that was this little device right here. It's an infrared receiver, and what it does is it's kind of like a universal remote control that you open an app, you sync it to your Wi-Fi, you look for the brand of what you have, and you can program individual controls. So it can control my air conditioner and this other TV, the one that I don't have the Chromecast on yet, as far as turning it off and on, because it doesn't have the HDMI feature to where the Chromecast can actually do that. I have lights here in the bedroom underneath the cabinets. I also have one right here. It's not on. Turn on all the lights.
Sure, turning on 7 lights.
Okay, so now we got our bathroom lights and all that good stuff. We got them under here, up there, in the shower. Now all these LED strips, they all run on 12 volt DC. So I could turn the power off to the camper and all these will still stay on. Only thing is they would be push button controls. I have the little modules hidden, so there's no switches that are visible. I also have to turn the water off and on. So what I did was I was trying to find a way to be able to turn the water off and on using the Google Home. And I have found an awesome little product that I got over at Lowe's. It is an Orbit heavy-duty inline sprinkler valve. It's made for sprinklers. It's got a little diaphragm inside of it and a solenoid that controls the diaphragm opening and closing. So there's not a whole lot of moving parts in it. And it says right on it that it's supposed to run on 24 volt AC, but I'll tell you what, I hooked it to a battery and it works just fine. So I have those connected to a Wi-Fi smart module that also runs on the batteries, and I can voice activate my water valve. I can tell it to turn my shower on. Like, for instance, I'll say, hey, time for a shower.
I turned on the shower and lights and turned up the TV for you. The water will be warm shortly.
See, there you go. So what it is I have a valve that turns my main water on. And I also have valves on my shower. See, shower's on, it's running. Turn off the shower. See, there you go. That seems to be working pretty well. I haven't had no issues out of that. I also have another little command that I like. It's called my nighttime. So that way it kind of makes it to where the lights are all, I make it to where all the lights are green. Nighttime. See, now I got green light everywhere. Or now I can say, all lights color red.
Sure, changing 7 lights to red.
Red lights everywhere. Dun dun dun. All lights color blue.
Sure, changing 7 lights to blue.
Alright. All lights color white.
Sure, changing 7 lights to white.
There we go. Now I can also control everything on my air conditioner using my little infrared remote control. Set air conditioner for fan only.
Okay, changing the air conditioning to fan only.
Turn air conditioning off.
Sure, turning the air conditioning off.
Turn air conditioner on and set air conditioning for 27 degrees.
Okay, setting the AC on the air conditioning to 27 degrees.
See now, I can't seem to get the app for this universal remote control to switch over to Fahrenheit, so I got to remember the Celsius, but that's not a really big issue. I'm not really worried about that. But I'm very happy with the performance of it, being that it was only, I don't know, $18 on Amazon. Turn on living room TV.
Okay, turning on the living room TV.
See? Now that TV turns on. Nothing smart about it. It's just a regular TV. Just I was able to program it with the infrared remote control. Anything that is used with an infrared remote control can be controlled with it, like a DVD player, Blu-ray, entertainment center, anything. But you can see it's working on an air conditioner pretty good. That's kind of nice. Now, another feature I have is my heater is attached to a smart outlet that I built with a low amperage module that couldn't handle the wattage and the amperage of the heater. So I added a 40 amp relay to where the module turns on the relay that activates the outlet. So what I did was I put an outlet down here. The bottom outlet on the bottom here, that's hooked up to my heater, and this one is just constant hot. So this outlet comes on when I tell it to turn the heater on. Turn on the heater.
Sure, turning on the heater.
And see, the heater's on. It's doing its job. I can automate that from anywhere. I can also set this particular module on an automatic turn on because it has this little sensor right here. And this little sensor detects the humidity and the temperature of the room. Like, for instance, in North Florida where I'm at, it'll be hot at night, and then in the morning it'll be 50 degrees and I'll be cold. So what this thing will do is it will turn the air conditioning on just fan only for me, and this little sensor will kick the heater on and keep it between 70 and 80 degrees. It's a lot more accurate than the thermostat that's built into the heater, so that way it reads the temperature off the room instead of the actual heater. One more feature I wanted to share before I conclude this video is the Chromecast that is all voice controlled. It's very convenient. I could just tell the Google Home to play whatever I want on the Hulu, or if you have Netflix or Amazon or whatever, and it'll display it to either the smart display or it'll go directly to whatever TV I tell it to. Like, for instance, we'll do this. Play Downsizing from Hulu.
Okay, downsizing from Hulu. Playing on bedroom TV.
See, so it turns the TV on for me and starts playing the episode. There you go. Volume 20%. There you go. Hey, stop. There you go. So these are just some ideas that I've had. I just wanted to share with everybody. So shoot me back some ideas, any improvements that I could do. I always like feedback. I'm constantly making upgrades to this place, figuring out new ways of doing things, oddball designs that nobody would think of. I'm going to try. Like I said, if y'all have any ideas, let me know. Shoot me a little message. Subscribe to my channel. This is Lee Durham with Small Engineering. Thank you.